Boruto chapter 29 preview. Now, alright, this chapter is going to be 1000% a must watch. I know I've been labeling a lot of these chapters must watch, but that's mainly because the manga has been really good. But in this chapter, we're going to get to find out a lot of information specifically pertaining Kashin Koji and his possible connections with the Konoha, Jiraiya, and Naruto. A lot of people have been speculating. I'm pretty sure you guys have all been drilled to death with this theory that Jiraiya has something to do with Kashin Koji. I'm pretty sure you guys know in the next chapter of Boruto, Kashin Koji will be invading the Hidden Leaf Village. It's technically not invading mainly because he has some chakra from the Hidden Leaf Village, so it means that he's actually from the Hidden Leaf Village, but he's invading his own village, put it like that. But his mission is going to be to find Kawaki. Here's where my theory stems from. I'm pretty sure you guys see the title. In my opinion, I feel like it's possible that Kashin Koji does take Boruto. Now here's the reason. I feel like Jigen's main objective for Kawaki is to basically make him as strong as possible. Jigen's been testing children for a very long time, and the reason why he's testing people is because he wants someone to transfer his karma seal to. And the one person that it finally worked in was Kawaki. I'm not completely sure if Kawaki is the only person that it was successful in, but it did show Jigen basically killing off multiple people trying to transfer the karma seal, and it just didn't work, but it finally worked in Kawaki. Now here's the thing. Boruto's karma seal might be better. I'm not saying that Boruto is going to be more skilled with the karma seal than Kawaki. I'm not saying that at all, mainly because right now Kawaki knows a lot more about the karma seal than Boruto. The thing about Boruto though is the fact that Boruto got the karma seal in a natural way. Boruto, unlike Kawaki, didn't have it given to him by someone else through like a test tube or something like that. Boruto actually killed an Otsutsuki member. Now that right there might prove that Boruto's karma seal is going to be a pure variety of the karma seal. So in turn, Boruto's karma seal might actually be stronger. You hear this multiple times throughout the manga. Jigen hardly refers to Kawaki as being Kawaki. He'd say he's his son, but most of the time he'd basically say that he's the vessel. Now this right here basically tells me that he was the vessel that actually got the karma seal, and because of that, Kawaki is a very important piece to his puzzle. And it seems like that's the kind of language that he was talking about, the quote-unquote vessel, and they never really thought of him as an actual person. And in my opinion, I feel like that could be the same way for Boruto. Now here's the thing, because Jigen doesn't necessarily have any emotional attachments to Kawaki, he could possibly just figure out a way to replace Kawaki. Now the only reason why he would probably want to keep Kawaki is the fact that Kawaki would probably be more loyal to Jigen than Boruto would, mainly because Boruto, as soon as he gets captured, the main focus for him is going to be how does he get out. But the fact being that Kawaki himself does not like being with Jigen basically deters that emotional factor for Kawaki basically being loyal to Jigen. As you guys seen, when Kawaki was confronted the first time, Kawaki basically lashed out. He thought that Boruto, Konohama, Usada, and everybody that was there was part of the Kata organization, and he wanted nothing to do with them. Not only that, the actual Kata members tried to capture him, and then he literally killed one of the outer members of the Kata organization. So that basically tells you like, hey, Kawaki doesn't necessarily want to be with Jigen either, so there's actually no level of loyalty to Jigen from Kawaki's end or Boruto's end. So in my opinion, I feel like those two are definitely replaceable. Now this mainly stems from the fact that Boruto, at the end of the last chapter, at chapter 28 of Boruto, he left his house. Now the reason why he left his house, I'm not completely sure. He's probably going to the store or something, but in my opinion, I feel like Kashin Koji, since he's going to be in the Hidden Leaf Village, he doesn't necessarily have a pinpoint location on where Kawaki is. Kashin Koji is most likely going to be running into a lot of people on his journey to actually find Kawaki, and if it is the fact that he does catch Boruto first, it is very much in his power to kidnap Boruto and have Boruto be the next vessel for Jigen. Now this has been a very popular theory ever since the last chapter of Boruto did end, so I'm not really stating anything extremely groundbreaking. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys thought of this theory as well, and I do want to know if you guys think this is possible or if you guys think this is not possible. Let me know in the comment section below, mainly because I do want to hear your feedback about this situation. But that's not the only thing that we do have to look forward to in the next chapter. Now there's going to be a very emotional scene if Kawaki does eventually run into Kashin Koji. Now I did see some unconfirmed spoilers, and I will say unconfirmed because I'm not necessarily trusting it as of yet, but those spoilers actually said that Kashin Koji was going to really run into Naruto and Kawaki, and just going off of the assumption that Kashin Koji will eventually find Kawaki and Naruto, it's going to be very emotional, mainly because Kawaki is going to finally get to see somebody that really likes him and really wants to protect him in Naruto. It's going to be like another father-son moment. I'm pretty sure you guys have been seeing throughout the last recent chapters that Naruto is really starting to take up that father role for Kawaki, and it's going to be the same situation here. If Kawaki does say like, hey, I don't want to go with Kashin Koji, I need you to protect me. As of right now, we can pretty much all agree that Kawaki is probably not going to be as strong as Kashin Koji. Kashin Koji seems to be extremely strong. And of course, Naruto in that situation is presumably probably going to be the only person that can actually stop Kashin Koji. So if Kawaki does see Naruto pretty much protecting him, it's going to build another bond with Kawaki, and Kawaki's going to probably see like, hey, this Naruto guy really likes me, this Hokage guy really likes me. And I feel like this is just really building up a lot of character development in Kawaki, and especially the Naruto and Kawaki's relationship. Whereas Kawaki's bond with Naruto is going to be extremely strong, it's probably going to be really heartbreaking when or if Kawaki does end up betraying Naruto and probably even killing him, as a lot of people do theorize. Now, these aren't the only two things to look forward to in the next chapter. I want to know your opinion, so in the comments let me know what you guys think about this next chapter. But it's been your boy Baara B, and we out.